everyone. This is Catherine in Vista, California, with another installment of Unbagging Things I Find at the Thrift Store. I am a small designer and I make things out of recycled and repurposed textiles of all kinds. And we're going to have a little tiny fashion show to show you some of the things that I make. And let's go. I'm going to start with I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags here, but don't be discouraged. I'm going to go really fast. I found a lot of cotton this time, so I'm not even going to open them up. I'm just going to let you close up if you want. All cotton, 100% gingham. This is probably pretty contemporary. This is probably older, but this piece here is from the 1960s, a gorgeous border print. And there's a lot of it. So at a later episode, we'll show you what I've done with that. And bag number 2. See, we're moving really fast here. I've been told before I got to speed it up because we don't want people losing interest. This one looks like, oh, here's a lovely silk scarf. In previous episodes, I've showed you tops and things that I've made with silk scarves. Here is an absolutely gorgeous embroidered linen tablecloth. And maybe next time we'll show you some of the dresses and shirts that I do with these. It's hand embroidered. It's hard to determine the age of something like this because needlework has been being done for several hundred years, I think. But I love getting these, especially these nice big ones. And here's another. Oh, here's the napkins that go with it. It's always a fun perk because then if you're doing pockets or need a sleeve addition or something like that, they're already hemmed off and you can utilize that and take advantage of it. So here's more cotton. Looks like we have the UPS guy coming, so be ready for that. Cotton prints, 2 or 3 yards each. I'm going to show you right now what we do with the cotton prints. This is my friend Wendy. I'm calling it the 1930s. Oh, stand over there so they can see the hem and everything. And you can turn around. Thank you, honey. 1930s farmer's wife dress or house dress. And it is just so perfect for a lot of things. You can fancy it up or go the other way, down on the farm in the 1930s, and everybody loves it. I used to do this many years ago, and I decided again, this is something else I do with the cotton. You can put an apron over your 1930s house dress, and you are ready to go. Thank you, Wendy. And she's gonna join us again when I show you the last bags that I open, because it's a nice surprise. Here's 2 pieces of wonderful neutral colored linen, which I use a lot. I do shirts and dresses and other interesting things with the vintage linen. So that was bag number 2. Here we go. Number 3. This one, a giant piece of flannel. I can't resist buying flannel. I do shirts in the winter, big shirts for women, and I do baby jackets made with chenille on the outside and flannel on the inside. So I always use it. Let's see what else is in this bag. More cotton gingham. I totally love checks and gingham and plaids. Here is one of the India tapestries that I use a lot. This is gorgeous colors. Turquoise is my favorite color. And I do dresses out of this and a wonderful skirt, which we're going to fashion show you next time, maybe. This is a lovely piece of vintage cotton. I can tell it's a little older. It's only about 48 inches wide, so it could be anywhere from the 1950s up. I'm by the feel of it, I'm thinking 60s, 1960s. So, okay. Thank you so much. One more, and then I'm going to show you the fantastic find right at the end. Here is another, you can put that on now. India tapestry. This is huge. Some of these are contemporary. Sometimes you find really old ones. I've even found old ones that have a date stamp on the corner as old as 1935. But they don't date stamp them anymore, and you can tell those they're quite a bit a different weave, and they're fantastic. But this is also really good quality cotton, and these large overall patterns make lovely dresses and skirts. So I always collect those. And let's see what else is in here. I don't even remember. This is another giant tablecloth. You saw the apron a few minutes ago that my friend Wendy was modeling. I use a lot of this heavier stuff to make aprons, and I also use it to make cute little shorts and things that I'm gonna talk about those in just a minute. So there's that, and here is two more. It was a big linen day at the thrift store. This is the simplest little vintage tablecloth in linen. So what I do is wash them in a small amount of bleach. I soak them, and then I line dry out in the sunshine, and the stains come out. This is great. Fruit, pineapples. Here's a butterfly. I just love this. And the last thing in the bag is another great big linen hand embroidered tablecloth. This one, oh, it has a central design too. Mostly on the corners, but it's good quality linen. Looks like they only used it for good company and maybe not too much at all. There's one mark here, but I don't see any other stains. Oh, there's a little one there. But this such lovely stuff, and it's a shame that it just sits in cupboards or gets thrown away. So I'm taking it upon myself to make dresses out of them. Okay. About the cotton, I wanted to show you one more thing. As a zero waste designer, I save all my scraps, and I mean all my scraps. I bag them up for people, and I give away or sell them really cheap. But this is what I do with mine. Oops, I pounded on the table, sorry. I make little shorts for boys and girls. This is the size 1 to 2 year old. I actually do a smaller size, which is just a diaper cover. But everybody just loves them. And I just use, even if it's contemporary cotton, it's fine because it's 100% cotton. And I'll add pockets on the girls. I do hand embroidered pieces. This one is some old pajama fabric from the 1950s with cowboys and Indians on it. And this one's a little doggy. So I do these from newborn all the way up to grown up size. I even had men order them in the plaids, but this is a large size. I always have the embroidered pockets. This is what I do with some of the linen scraps or other embroidery scraps of all kinds. And you can piece it. This was the edge, and so I just added to it. And in Southern California, baggy, loose fitting pull on shorts are the way to go. And they're totally washable, of course. Okay, we are down to the last two bags. I'm going to pull them both up at once because I was so delighted. I never find chenille anymore. This was is a great big chenille bedspread. And I didn't find one, I found two at the thrift store, which was like amazing day. So I use these, I do jackets and baby jackets, white chenille. I can dye it any different color. And here's Wendy. and her little 30s house dress with a little chenille jacket made of patchwork. They go good with jeans, good if you want to sit in bed or sit by the fire and read, or out with your jeans, I say. This one has denim pockets and like a 3/4 sleeve that she's got rolled up. Thank you. You look adorable. And that's the end of our video today. Thank you so much. And look for me again. We'll be doing more of this.